Here we go. So I found one. Pretty excited about when I saw it up on the pegs at Walmart. And of course, at closer inspection, it's clear to see why nobody had bought it. Look at that. Come on, M2. For this kind of money, for $9, this is the best you can do? Look at this taillight. It's god-awful. There's a scratch on it that they just threw some paint on, not even a reasonable amount. This is sloppy. This is sad. But stupidly, I bought one because they're so hard to find. And I've obviously got a big square body addiction, having owned a few square body trucks, mostly Suburbans and Blazers. Alright, so we're going to try to fix this. Here we go. Basic, cheap screwdriver set and a knife. Let's have at it. First, obviously, it's got to come out of the package. It is what it is. So I'm going to try to do this as gently as possible, so we can put back in even, possibly. Doesn't matter all that much. I just want it to be straight. So here we go. And we're going to do the other side, obviously. Carefully making sure the point of the knife is not scoring the back, to keep it at just the right angle. Here we go. It's out. There it is. Looks even worse now. The headlight is messed up. I just noticed that. Oh my god. What a sloppy mess. Way too much money for this kind of quality. Look at that taillight. Holy cow. This is a train wreck. Not happy at all. I have the buyer's remorse. And by the way, no side view mirrors, M2? Really? Really? No side view mirrors at this price point. Pathetic. Okay. Let's get out this Phillips. Pop this guy open. And get to work, I guess. Doing that backwards. Naturally take the cover off first, then start unscrewing the truck. Alrighty, so here we go. Here it is. Doesn't look as bad from this side. Still pretty messy. That headlight is pathetic. The hood doesn't open? Oh man. Just keeps getting worse. Tailgate doesn't open, hood doesn't open, doors don't open. Okay. Let's try to figure out this misaligned hood scenario. And yeah, it looks like the hood does not open. Oh, okay, it does. My bad. Okay, I was wrong. The hood does, in fact, open. And there's a little sad-looking representation of a Chevy small block in there. But it's better than nothing. At least it's painted, and it's got some spring to it, which is nice. I'll give them that much credit. Credit for that, anyway. Alright, so how's this work? Let's unscrew the bed. Take the bed off. Let's see what's what. Okay. 1, 2. Nope, still not coming off. That doesn't make much sense. It is wobbly now. It's moving around, but it's not coming off. Okay, so we can get it squared up on one side, but not on both. So when I'm getting it good on this side, the other side's tweaked, and vice versa. Beautiful. Look at that taillight. Holy cow. I bet this thing isn't even focusing in. That taillight is a sloppy mess. Oh my god, it's so bad. This looks like a 7-year-old kid built a scale model kit and couldn't be bothered to use a pair of cutters or X-Acto knife to take the things off the trees. Just ripped everything apart. Okay. Okay, pro tip. Loosen the front screw on the cab. Allow that to lift up. That allows for the bed to come out. See those tabs? That's what you're working with here. Looks to be that these tabs are cast crooked, or they were tweaked, or whatever on this one. So what's happening is that both tabs pushed all the way up pushes one side, one or the other side can't be lined the way they're set up right now. Now what I'm thinking is, I think the driver's side, the left tab, needs to be tweaked a bit. So here's my multi-tool, and I'm going to tweak that tab, and even if I break it off, I don't care. I'm just trying to get this to work. There's super glue and epoxy for, you know, actually, and yeah, that's, we're already closer. We're already closer, just having tweaked that a bit. And I'm going to keep going just a tad. So, I'm bending this tab down. This tab right here is now angled down versus before it was angled a little too far up. Let's try this again. Almost there. I'm going to keep going, and there's a very good chance that this will break off, and I don't care if it does, because again, that's what epoxy and super glue are for. And you know what, I'm going to go ahead and give the other side a little bit of a tweak downward too, just to balance them out. That's looking better. What about the other side? Ah! Okay. Running into the same problem as before. This is insane. So, you know what? Let's try this out. Okay. That works too. Break these stupid things off. Snap them off. You don't need them. Obviously, you don't need them. You can hold down the cab in a multitude of ways. So, there they are. Those are off. Screw those things. And now we're going to get this cab and bed realigned. And just use that back screw and a little bit of probably JB weld. I'll see what I have kicking around. By the way, in the meantime, look at this headlight. Look at it, just ripped off the tree. Sloppy as all hell. No wonder it didn't fit in there right. Ugh. There's the stupid tabs. There's the truck. The middle screw holds down the cab, the back of the cab, which holds down the bed with those tabs. We no longer have the tabs on there. We're going to use the rear screw to put this thing back together. And if you can see, with this thing perfectly aligned on one side, we can tweak it just a bit on the other side now. And with the tabs not being there, ready? All right. Here, I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to spin it around. We can get it near perfect. Use JB Weld, use whatever, just tack it down. Okay, it's been several hours. The JB Weld has dried. I'm just kidding, I couldn't even find the JB Weld. A little bit of Loctite, never hurt anybody. This stuff was, they sponsored a McLaren F1 team back in the day. That's how you know it's good. Anyway, I would have used JB Weld, I just don't know where the heck it is. But rest assured, here we go. One side. And I did use some shims, by the way, to get it just right. And the other side. Now, it's not perfect, but it's a million times better than it used to be. Trim the taillight. The headlight is back in. Still looks like crap. Uh-oh. No, it's not. I lost it. Okay, well, gotta go. As soon as I find this headlight, I'm going to pop it back in. Or, worst case scenario, it's going to have a burned out bulb. That's kind of what they look like. Anyway, that's how you fix these stupid things. My recommendation would be, obviously, you go to a workbench and do it there. There's the headlight, by the way. Once again, I have to pop that back in there. But yeah, if you have a good workbench, don't do this on a couch like I am for a YouTube video. But probably a better idea, just don't even buy these things. God, talk about overpriced.